That tastes like a birthday cake. I mean, they literally must have just made a birthday cake and cut it into slices and put it in a package. The No Fate channel, checking in. And on this episode of the Energy Drink Review, it is finally 2021. 2021. I don't know if it's going to be better than 2020, but I am willing to risk it. 2020, I had so many things I wanted to do. Like many of you, in January and February, I had big plans. Big plans. And then what happened? Yeah, we know what happened. And this year, I got to make up for lost time. Let me know in the comments below if you feel like I feel like there's this urgency, there's this need to just make up for lost time. I've got a whole year worth of stuff that I didn't get done, and I want to get it done. And on this episode of the Energy Drink Review, we're going to use a little bit of energy to hopefully help get some of that done. On today's episode I have Beyond Raw Lit Energy Drink. If this is your first time to the channel, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button down there. On this Dad's Energy Drink Review, I just review an energy drink on every episode to help you decide if it's something that you should be spending your hard-earned money on. Typically with these energy drinks, the predominant ingredient is caffeine. This Beyond Raw Lit is really a pre-workout in a can, and it's got a lot more ingredients on here and a lot more disclosed ingredients than your typical energy drink can, so I want to get into it. I do have their snow cone flavor. I'll put all of their flavors up here. Let's go. 1 can, 4 grams of carbs. The rest of the flavoring comes from sucralose. As far as energy and mental intensity, the main ingredient for energy on here is 250 milligrams of caffeine, and that's typically standard for an energy drink, and it's typically standard for a pre-workout. Typically, energy drinks come in between like 200, and some of the upper ones are like 350. Pre-workouts, they range from like 200 all the way up to like 700 or 800, but 250 is a really good dosage, keeping in mind that a cup of coffee is about 100 milligrams of caffeine. Then we have beta-alanine. That's what gives you like the tingles in the gym. It also helps you kind of go harder in the gym, kind of eliminates that signal from your body that your muscles are fatigued. It kind of just reduces that signal so you can actually go a little bit more in the gym. And then we've got Elevate ATP, which is ancient peat and apple extract at 150 milligrams. That's supposed to be for energy production in terms of that muscle explosion, that ATP production. And then Neurofactor, which is coffee Arabic fruit extract at 100 milligrams. That's actually a good ingredient. It's a byproduct of your coffee. It's from the coffee plant, but it doesn't really have much caffeine in it, but it has been shown to have good cognitive ability on some of the research that I have seen. Then for pump and NO2 support, so when you're in the gym, you want to get that blood flow, we've got L-citrulline at 3 grams and L-arginine at 1.5 grams. Overall, for pump ingredients, that's a little bit low. So let's just quickly compare this to your typical pre-workout. This is going to be considered a basic pre-workout compared to the powders, and really not fair to compare the cans to the powders because this is really just like a high level of convenience. You pop it and go, and obviously way more convenient than having to pour powder in, shake it up, and get all that stuff going. But it is rather on the basic side compared to some of the extremely top shelf pre-workouts that are out there. But for an energy drink, it does have a really good panel for an energy drink because they disclose everything that's in here. Oftentimes those energy drinks, they don't put any of the actual ingredients, or at least the dosages, so you're left really kind of holding the bag to figure out, how much of what is in here. Let's just pop the top. I'm a big fan of snow cone in general, but let's see how this one actually tastes. Beyond Raw Lit snow cone flavor is a really solid flavor, and I actually happen to appreciate this product for the fully disclosed label in the back, way above and beyond most energy drinks that are out there. Would I recommend this as an energy drink? And I'm really on the fence. The reason being, a lot of the ingredients on here are specifically meant for training, for working out, and if you're on the go, you're looking to just pick up some caffeine, this probably is not going to be it. There's probably a couple better options out there for you. How much does it cost? Where can you get it? You can get it at GNC. You can get it on Amazon. Costs between $2.50 and $3 a can, depending on how, where, and when you buy it. I was able to get this from the Zero Pack, which is a company that just sends you what seems like random energy drinks, but it's not. Once a month, they send you 5 energy drinks for you to try, and then you can figure out which ones you like, and then you can go get your own can. So I've been really loving the Zero Pack for the convenience factor of that they're just sending it to me, and I don't have to go hunt into like a million different GNCs or gas stations to pick up energy drink flavors that I'm trying to track down. Overall, this is something, if you're looking to kind of grab something quick and head to the gym, this is something that might work for you. I'm personally going to head to the gym in my basement in a few minutes and put this thing to the test. But yeah, at that price point, at the energy level, and at the ingredients panel, a big fan. I am going to try to get my hands on some of the other flavors. And again, I'll put all the other flavors up here. But I promised to review these little snack packs that came with the Zero pack. And I'm going to do it because I am hungry. We got the cookie departments, gluten-free keto cakewalk, birthday cake, and sprinkles. Coming in at 240 calories, 22 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbohydrates, and 5 grams of protein. Okay, I'm not recommending this at all. I mean, it is non-GMO, soy-free, grain-free, corn-free, made with prebiotic fiber and all that good stuff. But man, oh man, this thing, if you can't feel it, it's super light, and it's 22 grams of fat. I might not even eat the whole thing, and it's already flaking apart. Oh, let's just see. I can't even pull it out. It's already kind of crumbly. I'm gonna see how it tastes. It should taste delicious with 22 grams of fat. Yeah, it tastes exactly like cake. It tastes like a birthday cake. And it's no wonder it tastes like a birthday cake. It's got 21 grams of carbs and 22 grams of fat. This is literally a birthday cake in a little packet. Unfortunately, it tastes delicious. It tastes absolutely delicious. It's got sprinkles. I wish I could show you the whole thing, but it broke apart. All right, on to the next one. This is not going to taste nearly as good as that birthday cake, because that literally tastes like a birthday cake. It tastes like a birthday cake. I mean, they literally must have just made a birthday cake and cut it into slices and put it in a package. But a really healthy birthday cake, because it's made with like non-GMO stuff. Here we go. Kiss My Keto. 3 net carbs. This is a keto bar, salted caramel, and ingredients: fiber, white coating, coconut oil, almonds, whole eggs, milk protein isolate. Total fat 20 grams. Wow. 15 grams of carbs. Oh, net carbs. Yeah, so they do 12 dietary fibers. So it's 15 grams of carbs, but then you get 12 grams of dietary fiber. That's how they kind of get that in on you. But again, 20 grams of fat, man. Whew. I know, I guess if you're on keto, you don't mind the extra fat. If you're on keto, then definitely you don't mind the extra fat. This is like a keto pack. So yeah, so I'm knocking the fat. The fat is not the problem. It's the fat and the carbohydrates. This one has, you know, only 1 gram of total sugar. So it must have some alcohol sugar put in, and 10 grams of protein. All right, looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty decent. Chew's really nice. It's got a really nice chew to it. Sorry I'm talking with my mouth full. I want this video to be as short as possible for you. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, chew's really nice, good flavor, salted caramel without being overly sweet. And that's a lot of problem with some of these salted caramels. They get too much sweetness to them. It's like there's too much sucralose, or even, you know, whatever's put in there, sugar, sucralose. This one's really, really good. And it's moist. A lot of times with these bars, you gotta like go right to something to drink every bite. Take a bite, get something to drink because they're so dry. This one's really, really good. Okay, so these both were keto products, and that's kind of like the idea with the Zero pack, is they kind of put products together that have a theme to them, and this one was like keto friendly because all these have 0 sugar. All the cans of energy drinks have 0 sugar. Yeah, if you're on keto, it's really tough. It's tough to get tough to get high protein, high fat without kicking yourself out of ketogenesis, and without really eating a whole bunch of junk, right? It's really tough to get something that has flavor and kind of really ride that line where you're not going over your net carbs for the day. And some of these tasted really good, and they're made with good ingredients. I just don't know if these are going to kind of kick you out of ketosis because of the carbohydrate sources that are in here. Yeah, that bar tastes so good. All right. Video is far too long. We got to get stuff done. It's 2021. Let me know. Comment below. What are you doing in 2021 that you couldn't do in 2020? What's on the list? No excuses now. We got to get stuff done. I'm ending this video right now. If you came this far, give this video a like. Hit the subscribe button. And don't save anything for the trip back. Let's get it, 2021. Let's take a hold of it. Hold on to it and ride it.
This channel is dedicated to my life as a father of 2 wonderful children, and it centers around health, fitness, and all of the tricks and tribulations that I go through to try to be a great parent to my children and still accomplish my own personal goals.